you can no longer identify with this old personality. And this entire year has been you not only creating this new personality and this new identity, but having these moments of embodying, remembering, not remembering, remembering, not remembering, and who this new personality is. It's kind of simple. It's your most empowered self. And there will be more most empowered selves. But for this moment of reality, this version of you that you've been coming in relationship with over this past year is the most empowered version you've ever felt in your life. I mean, in your entire life. Because you've been ripping away these veils of programs, you've been integrating shadow and like, okay, first of all, I just made the coolest card today. My shadow makes diamonds. So she's actually like, I mean, how cool is it that our most treacherous, our most horrific, our most painful things inside of us are not only good for something, but they're the thing that's going to manifest your greatest dream. That's what they're here for. And I'm going to teach you how to do this and embody this and literally use your freaking body and your thought to transmute and get your shadows in, integrate your shadows so they can serve you, because that's what they're created for. They are shadows. Yes, they're aspects we abandoned and didn't want to feel it, and then they went somewhere else, or we went somewhere else because we abandoned them. But like, what they have is, it's like the key that unlocks these things we've been trying to manifest. They have the diamond, they have the gifts that we've been waiting for. And when we ignore them, when we push them away, they go crazy, they lose it, they're gonna get you in that dysfunctional relationship, they're gonna have you do that addiction again, they're gonna like be weird to your boss and take it way too personal, like all the things. But when you integrate and befriend and ask them what they want to transmute into, they then want to serve you to create that thing that they'll share with you that they want to transmute. And we're going to do all of this and so much more at the I Am the Abundance live YouTube workshop for everyone, everywhere. Because guess what happens when tons of us unite in our most empowered state? When we are working, when we have so many people working towards integrating and aligning with their abundance and aligning with their most empowered self, my activation and my empowerment is going to bump up against your empowerment and is going to activate your empowerment further. And your empowerment is going to actually activate and amplify my empowerment. And we're going to just because this is the second card I made today, we're becoming the abundance portal. So we are becoming these portals with our bodies. And I'm telling you, like, this is for, like, if you are ready to take your empowerment and your healing and your new self to the next level, and in relation of like, hi, lots of healing modalities never really worked. Like, they kind of worked. I learned some stuff. I learned more about whatever in me, but they didn't really fully freaking work. Body tech, what I teach, is this new, it's the exploration, like we're pioneers in this, of how tech outside of us, which we created in our likeness, and its rapid evolution is a mirror of our own rapid evolution inside, and that we can use our own body tech, and when we align it and with a focused thought and intention, we can transmute, we can release, we can create, we can manifest the life of our dreams. Like, how freaking cool is that? And these things that we've been doing to heal, and it's never really healing, and it's taking 30 freaking years, and you're always healing, like, something doesn't feel like it's working when it has to. Like, it's like, oh my god, like, how much longer can we go over the story of your childhood trauma and then reach deeper in there and be like, and then my ancestral trauma, and it's like, okay, like how much more? Like, yeah, you kind of could in theory heal for freaking ever if you really want to do that, or you could just become the version of yourself that is healed and live your most wild, amazing life. And inadvertently, because if you're aligning with your true self, then you're creating a better humanity. Then your light is activated, so you're activating other people's light. So people are mirrors, so they're gonna show up to you in love and peace and harmony because you're in love and peace and harmony within yourself. Therefore, you're creating your own universe that's creating a world of world peace. Like, come on. So if you're down, if that sounds cool to you, come on down to I Am the Freaking Abundance. It's actually I Am the Abundance. All the info below, November 10th. You will need a journal. If you have good speakers or headphones, like there's sound and music, and that's always nice to have like good quality sound, if you can. And maybe comfortable clothes because there will be movement, but I'll probably just wear something cool and I can still move in it. But okay, so I'm Cara Elizabeth. I'm the author, illustrator, and creator of Animal Apothecary card deck for manifesting, for healing, for empowerment, right? Duh. And we're also using my new body tech deck, which I'm still creating. And I created these two cards specifically because I was in designing this workshop for you guys. I'm like, oh, we need these cards. We're going to do it because we're integrating and we're integrating all the aspects of us we pushed away. We're transmuting and we're having them create the freaking diamonds, and we're becoming a portal of abundance. Okay, so I just want to talk to our new identity. Let's write this down. I want to talk to our empowerment. Let's get a little read on 2025. I personally am constantly saying that 2025 is this next level year of abundance, and that's why this workshop is going to be especially helpful as a primer, because you have to get into the energy of this thing to align with the energy of abundance in 2025. 2025 equals 9. 9 is the highest single digit. So there's some kind of culmination of this like highest version of ourselves and then on to this next thing. But we have to reach this pinnacle of ourselves before we like divide into this other aspect of ourselves. Okay. So 2025, just a little love, just a little guidance. So okay, think about this new identity that just embody them right now. Just see it, go there. God, and it's so freaking funny. And I wonder if you're feeling this. There's like, I'm seeing it, I'm kind of getting the picture. And then there's this other thing that would also align with this, story that I'm trying to totally embody. And that one thing is like, resistance. Like, yeah, right, that's too good to be true. So we're going to ask, because I know there's a part of your story too that you're like, that's too good. It's just too good. So the too good thing, that we feel some type of way. Okay, so there's the new identity, the part, okay, this just fell out. And then there's the resistance. Ugh. There's cards are coming out everywhere. Remember, if you've watched my other videos, literally embody resistance right now. So, because when we have to, it's not just like feeling emotion. No, act it out. Like metaphor. If everything's a metaphor, then duh, this is the body tech. We metaphor it out. We become the metaphor. So the resistance. So you can push against the wall. You can push against the ground. I'm gonna push against the ground. Think of the thing. Oh, so much resistance. Just get it out. Okay, so our empowerment. This is empowering. Put your hands up. Good old 2025. Yeah, 2025. Oh, there's two. Okay, but what about the bodice? Okay, the bodice wants to share with us about our new identity. If you know how to do it, start breath of fire. We're getting in our body. The thing we're resisting in our bodice. Our most empowered bodice. That just fell out. And then, come on, 2025. Our bodies in 2025. Okay. What do we got? That's interesting. Wow. Dude, if you only freaking knew the animal that I am gonna be announcing. Well, the good thing is you might guess, but there's like 2 animals that came out for 2025, and one of them is legit gonna be the one that I'm talking about, who's representing 2025. And I don't know why I feel like I need to keep it a secret, but it was like, if you didn't know, 2024 was about the year of the Black Panther. And I'm not talking about Chinese freaking animals for the years, okay? Like, duh, obviously I'm not. I love, like, on some of my videos, like, because it all started 2 years ago when I was like, 2023 is the year of the white owl. And, like, then everyone's like, no, it's not. I'm like, yeah, I'm not talking about the Chinese animal calendar. Okay, so we'll get back to that. Now, our new identity. So this is us just like fully in this new identity, not the resistance. So this is about our new identity is claiming their power. And so see, we have this person who is saying it's safe to trust. And I'm just like realizing some things with this diamond, because this diamond has now shown up in the shadow card. And I'm like, oh, this is like the diamond that has been created from our traumas. This is the diamond that's like living in our shadows. So I think this new identity is the version of us who is integrated and transmuted and turn those fears and those things, things into a diamond. And you're being asked, like, you can't fully see this yet. You can't fully see what is being gifted to you, which you are also gifting to yourself. Life is gifting it to you, but it's you. It's like it's your freaking gift. And like you're kind of scared to look, but also it's like you're not ready to fully like embody this yet. That's what your new identity wants to know. Like, wants you to know there's something, you're almost there, but it's like you can't fully see the brilliance of yourself yet. But this new identity is so freaking in their power. They're empowered. That's what we're talking about. We are freaking empowered. Okay, the aspect of us who has a lot of resistance towards that dream, towards whatever that thing is, that new identity. We get the shadow card. My shadows make diamonds. So that feeling of resistance is power. That feeling of it's too good to be true. That limited concept of yourself actually holds epic freaking power, because that story or that feeling says you hold the exact opposite ability within you. So say your thing is like totally general. I want a healthy relationship. And that seems way too good to be true. That's like a shadowy thing, and its highest purpose is to blossom. Its gift, its diamond is like, oh, I'm actually not only able to give you the healthiest relationship, but a healthiest, wildest relationship that does feel too good to be true, that is like passionate and sexy, and you're best friends with them, and they're funny, and like, it's like you can be your shadow self and your shiny self and all the selves, and they love you no matter what, and like, you're the bestest friends in the world, yet you like have the most like amazing, intense, passionate chemistry. Like, oh, that's what that is. So just letting you know, your resistance to whatever that thing is, and whatever that thing is that's telling you like it's too good to be true or it can't happen, holds the exact freaking opposite, and something that is rare and beautiful and like sought after. Super freaking cool. And there's this like surrendering that's you're being asked to like, this is like, there's life is Sea Otter says life is co-collaborating with you. There is something where it's just safe. Like, you don't know if there's shark lurking below, you don't know, whatever. It's safe for you to roll out on your vulnerable, like get on your back, open your stomach to the sky. Like, it's happening, and you don't need to control it. You don't need to be the one that thinks like, I need to know logically, if I do A, B, C, D, then it should lead me to this thing. It's like, no, it's going to be way more like magical in the way that life is bringing it together for you. So that's cool. And just because I'm thinking about this, I'm just going to pull one more card. So like, okay, so like the thing is leading us right to the gift. That's the exact opposite of the like worry or the thing, the story it's telling us. It's also like chill, it's happening, life is making this happen. Yeah, and you're about to shine. And there's something where you're in this before time. You're working on you before you can like be ready for this thing. And soon it's gonna be like clear as day, okay? Then we have what empowerment wants to share with us. Okay, so this is like, you're creating all of it. Your empowerment is creating the world you want to live in. Like, that's how freaking powerful you are. That is how powerful you are, is that you are creating the life of your dreams. That you did it. You freaking did it. And that empowerment is also saying you need to start owning it. You need to start owning it and claiming this, because you're getting all like, oh, I'm my hurt child self. Like, you know, the story of the ugly duckling. He sees in the reflection of the water this hurt child self, and he sees himself as that. And it's like, he's this unique, beautiful black swan. And yet he just like, it like gives the middle finger to life into the great mystery, instead of honoring like, I get to be this like beautiful, awesome thing. It's like, I'm just gonna focus on my past of when I was hurt and how everyone made me feel that way, and I'm gonna align with what all those people on the outside said about me, and then I'm gonna like internalize that and then see myself as that for the next 45 years. Like, cool. That's like a diss to God, diss to life. Okay? So your empowerment is like, get it out of my face. 2025. So this glorify, it's all about power. So much power going on. 2025, glorify your power. This is where you take your power to the next level. And so the glorify your power is this concept of like, we're so powerful that you're putting all, you're so powerful that you can illusion yourself into thinking you're that like hurt version of yourself that's not good enough because people told you that, and then you're so powerful that you decided like, okay, we're gonna go with that story. But this is about you glorifying your power in 2025. This is about you thinking the highest thoughts and the most uplifting things, and just like the garbage oasis of just like garbage, bleh, get it out of my face. It's not worth my time. Like, we're not going to go there. We're not going to like align with that thought anymore, because you're glorifying your power. And then there's two animals. One is the mascot of 2025. And if you know anything about abundance, you can probably guess which animal we're talking about. But for some reason, I want to keep it a secret. Okay, so we have lion, it's in you, and we have I love good old buffalo. So your prayer is answered in 2025, according to Buffalo. And this says, but you have to act as if your prayer is answered, which is interesting because this really mirrors the same exact message in here, because it's in you. Because the cowardly lion, who then identity shifted into the courageous lion, there's so many things. Like, okay, I mean, where do I start? And I'm not even going to say all of them. He was looking for this thing outside of him to prove, to help, like, I'm courageous. And so I'm going to go to Emerald City and I'm going to, like, get the badge of honor, and then everyone will know. But, like, even though he aligned with this identity of coward, he went on this like terrifying journey through the yellow brick road where he had to just demonstrate he was courageous, which actually is what allotted him the thing to get the badge of honor of courage. So it's saying you already are the thing you're trying to be. Like, it's already in you. And this says, act as if your prayer is answered. So you already are it. So start acting like, I think too, like, start priming, like we're priming for 2025. Start acting as if you are this thing. Just know your prayer is answered. The abundance will be freaking revealed in 2025 in a really like obvious way. I don't know. For some of you, is that mid-year? Is it in the beginning of the year? Is it later in the year? I don't freaking know. And actually, time is kind of a joke anyway. So me just being like, this is 2025. All right, I get it. We're humans, so we kind of have that structure of time. So I think that's freaking awesome. Just one more for the road of what you need. Who is you? Life? Yeah. What does life want to tell you? You're a mana manifester. You're a mana manifester. You're a master manifester, and you're quantum jumping right now. So, yeah. Okay, you guys, you got to come to this workshop. I'm telling you, like, if you want to, like, activate something, that's the other thing. I think we're, like, activating in the workshop and us aligned together, and we're, like, in this, I'm just going to show you, because I made this card for this workshop. All right, so see, she's becoming the portal, and we are using our bodies and our thought to become the abundance portal. And our abundance portals, I was kind of explaining this before, are gonna touch and align with others' abundance portals to then create the biggest, most insane abundance portal. And then we're gonna bring it in. We're going to embody it. We're going to ground the abundance portal within ourselves. I'm just telling you, it's tech you've never done. And it's freaking dope. And it's just time to get empowered in yourself. And you're the medicine. And you're doing it in you. It's so freaking cool. Like, it's time to heal. Okay. World peace forever. I love you. November 10th. All the info is below. Get up on my email list to get more info. And I love you forever. World peace forever.